Welcome back to Astrolyszics YouTube channel. We will be doing Antique Anatomy Tarot. It's Halloween. It's Halloween season. It's Ancestral Veneration season. It's Gede. It is Hoodoo Heritage Month. So let's get to it. So this is Antique Anatomy Tarot by Claire Goodchild. Let's see what I'm probably going to use my Villains Tarot deck for clarification. You know I was reading y'all last time. And I'm gonna put my guidebooks over here. Okay. It looks like the romance deck will be coming out. The Black Hollywood Romance Stars by Queen Sugar Tarot. Alright, let's see what we have. This might be a long one. Who knows? I'm not feeling snappy or anything. It is the day before, the day before Halloween. I'm actually very excited about my little setup. Y'all can't see it, but up top I got some souvenirs from a cousin. So shout out to my cousin. Alright. Putting the selenite to transmute any negative energy or ill wishes for you, for me, for us. And also just to clear out, right? To clear out energy, to clear out the decks. Let us open this sacred space, y'all. And, oh, all the decks are coming out. Okay. All the decks are coming out. Well, I guess. Huh? Okay. So, we're going to have a new moon in, I was about to say a new moon in November, duh. A new moon in Scorpio. It might be a little noisy outside, but, you know, things are being done around me. And Mercury trine Neptune tomorrow. That'll be interesting. Be careful if you are out Halloweening. Mercury trine Neptune can be really cute, but as the moon enters Scorpio and Mercury trines Neptune, you know, it depends on the person. Yes, so it's a new moon in Scorpio. And I want to do like a discussion. Oh. Huh. Okay. This is what we're doing apparently. I want to have a discussion on Scorpio because I think a lot of people don't understand that energy. And like, yes, you can be afraid of Pluto, right? Or you can see the power that Pluto holds and respect it and honor it as such. And so, Pluto, which is the planet that rules Scorpio, is the planet of self-reincarnation, is the way that I like to see it as. It's like, yes, it's transformation, but you choose, like, are you the ashes or are you the phoenix, right? You can be both, which I think a lot of people fail to discuss, state, emphasize. And there's a new moon in Scorpio. What are you releasing, right? You don't hold on to old shit with Scorpio. You really don't. Because it will drag you through the swamp that is Scorpio, right? Like, literal leaving behind what no longer serves you, or you're going to fall. like life is gonna feel like it's falling apart and not in a good way. And sometimes the shit feels like everything is falling apart, right? And it's falling into place. You are falling into place. You are becoming the person for this next new self. So if anyone likes Megan Thee Stallion, kind of like when she ripped out like the, I don't know, whatever the little skin layer was and she emerged as like a snake or something. I don't know if I saw that shit correctly, but you get the vibes. And I think a snake is actually perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna do a whole thing about this, but I think a snake is perfect because as they shed their skin, they're using friction to shed that skin that they don't even fit in anymore. And so it's like it could feel suffocating. It can hurt, right? It might be too much friction. It might be uncomfortable. It might feel like you're squeezing through places. But one thing about a scorpion, it could be frozen and it will unthaw, bitch, and it will keep living. So don't put a scorpion in a freezer and then lose your light the next day. You will get stabbed. Anyway, don't know who that was for, but I just want y'all to understand Scorpio energy. I don't know why these are up like this, but for some reason it was meant to be that way. So this is the Black Queen Lilith deck. I'm all over the place. Follow me. All over the place. Break free and reclaim is what the box says. Whoops. Come on, cards. So, not yet? Okay, not yet. Well, you will still be choosing cards. We have no idea what the story will be here. So we're going to play a game. Do you want to play a game? All right. I'll put this up here. And then I'll show you the cards. How about that? I don't know. I be going in blind too, friends. So let's do it. Thank you, y'all, for checking out my last video. You know, we're not a huge account here, but 60 views. That's 60 people. That fills 2 classrooms. That's crazy to me. Why is everything upright? What is this? Okay, so if you are worried about finances, overworking yourself is not the solution. Sometimes you gotta do shit on your own. Make sure it's fulfilling. That's somebody's read right there. Please stop. I just need to get 3 cards, and y'all are they are chatty today. They're chatty today. Well, let's cut the deck into 3. Because the deck is chatty. It's like this deck has been waiting to talk. Alright. Oh, this one ought to come out. Let us see what the Unique Anatomy Tarot has to say. All right, fellow humans. I don't want to show you the cards too much because I want the element of surprise. Okay, so I have what is this? This is, it looks like fire quartz, but it's actually like a red agate. It really does look like fire quartz, but it has more crackles. So this is an agate, a red agate situation there. Okay, with the selenite. Pyrite. Just want y'all to see it because y'all know if you're new here, I really like pyrite. And these are all crystals that are available in the Astrolyszics store. So, and this is actually a necklace, but you can use it as a bracelet. Aquamarine. Make your decision. Let's see. Can you see that one from over there? Uh-oh, what I did. Bum, bum, bum. Well, card number 1 is right here. You can at least see my nail. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Let's move this thing over. And let's get into card number 1. Baby. Alright, so these two, agate and selenite. They're both, selenite is a constantly cleansing energy. And so I love to have this in a mix with other bracelets, like so, like that. That is a selenite as well. Cleanses energy ongoingly. Agate is a stabilizer. It's kind of like neutralizes, kind of resets the energy, resets you. The fact that it is red, more like orangey really, is hitting the sacral chakra and might be also a little bit on the grounding side. Let's see what this has to do with Queen Jezebel. I am so, like, look at this card. Look how pretty it is. That's a pretty card. Magnetic Royal Witch. If you are not doing glamour magic, beloveds, you know, learn about it, be about it, speak about it. And please do it from someone who has, you know, experience in this. Why am I in 10 when I should be at 21? Oh, I'm looking at page 21, not number 21. All right, I am going to cut some of this. Queen Jezebel wants to show you how to stand in your divinity. When this card shows up, you may face opposition and conflict around who you are. Betrayal from others can sting the soul, but you are finally able to see yourself. You have the magical power to command and create your reality. Take time to practice beauty or grooming rituals, upgrade your wardrobe, and allow yourself to feel good. Another thing that I will say is, if you can't buy new clothes, right, learn your body shape. There is a body shape calculator, not in a way to be mistreating your body, but to understand your shape and add little accessories versus like all new clothes, right? A lot of times we wear our stuff, we don't style our stuff. So, you know, if something's too baggy and it don't, whatever it is, and you may love it, find a way to like jazz it up. So it could be belts, whatever. Okay. We can look to a plethora of ancient cultures that adorn themselves. Adornment is so important this year. Adorn themselves with makeup, headpieces, jewels, and perfumes as an example of this aesthetic magic. Didn't I tell y'all? Glamour. Jezebel energy has only been demonized because it represents witchy feminine power, your magic, presence, and magnetism. Jezebel's story is tragic, like Lilith, and steeped in allegory. Jezebel, we get a history lesson. Jezebel was a pagan Phoenician queen in the 9th century BC who was featured in the Bible, and her existence has been proven through anthropological research. She was a foreign princess who then married and became the consort to the king of Israel, Ahab. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to just read from the book. I have thoughts. But anyway, in Jezebel's time, Phoenician women enjoyed more freedom and were considered equal to men. As such, she was able to practice ritual magic, worship pagan deities like Asherah and Baal. However, because of this, her new kingdom was considered evil. Her life ended tragically because she was unwilling to accept the kingdom's one God. Not only was her king killed, but she was thrown out of a window. Yo, I'm not going to keep going. This is trigger warnings. She was murdered horribly. She was vilified like Lilith, Asherah, and Mary Magdalene. Fast forward to modern days. And Jezebel is a colloquial term associated with immoral women, harlotry, seduction, disobedience, and sin. Evil bitches rise. I've been on TikTok too long. The name serves to promote the unjust suppression of women, witchcraft, and paganism. The key to tapping into the energy of Queen Jezebel is not to be afraid of your witchy essence, charm, and beauty. You are regal and divine. Do not let others shame you out of your magical shine. All right. Well, that was a mouthful. And we have the card of Justice. So this, I love this deck because of this. I must have been a scientist or biologist or something. All right, so the Justice card. I really do want to read it out of here. It's a really nice, look at the size of this book. So, Justice in general, I just feel like you are reclaiming yourself, your time, your autonomy, and justice will be served, right? As you become more of yourself, people will just have to move accordingly, because that's your business. So, in numerology, it is the number 11. High Priestess and Judgment are companion cards. The element is air. If you have Libra placements, this might especially be for you. The appearance of the Justice card signifies that you are searching for the answers to a problem or have a life-altering decision to make. Choose you. Both your head and heart need to carry equal... Oh, yeah, I see it. Head, brain, heart, obsessed. Anyway, whether you're settling debts or creating your own code of morals, both your head and heart need to carry equal weight in this situation. Honesty and fairness are going to take you much farther than lying and cheating yourself and others. You will get caught this Scorpio season. You will get caught, so don't do it. Because of rules over law and order, justice also points to legal matters. All will be resolved. I'm just telling you. Everything, we already know what court matters are. Job contracts are also covered by this card. Try not to worry because it tends to be a good omen, unless, of course, you've broken the universal or human law. My add-in to all of this, right, is when you choose your route, your righteousness, when you go by what you believe in, what you trust, things move in your favor. It might take longer, right? It may be that you're just reclaiming yourself, and that's not just because that's major. It may be that you are moving in silence like lasagna, right? Like the jig in lasagna. It may be that you are really reviewing contracts and things. It will be in your favor. As long as it is in full alignment. How do you know you're in alignment? You're not overly beating down doors. Things just kind of fall into place, which I was just talking about when I broke down the new moon in Scorpio. If you skipped that part, please go back. There was something there for you. Scorpio season and the new moon in Scorpio, literally this is blooming, right? Head, ¿por qué no los dos? Is literally that. It's like, why not both? You can enjoy what you do and get paid well for it. You don't have to either or. But you do have to see things clearly. And if it's not clear yet, you haven't investigated enough. It is Scorpio season. Getting down to the nitty-gritty, uncovering things, asking more questions, going off of your hunch. intuitively knowing what is and what isn't. High level discernment. Virgo is discerning, but Scorpio knows discernment, is discernment. What y'all guys going through? What y'all going through? Maybe this has been a hard ass year. Okay. For getting more details, I need one more. Okay. These are too many. Please give me one more. This is a final clarification, advice, whatever you want to give. Whatever. Nothing? You gave me too many last time. Alright. This little area here. Well, the Empress. Oopsie. Listen, close quarters. Alright. Whoa. Sorry, y'all. Listen, I'm in a little spot here. Mira. We have the Seven of Cups, right? Like, you know this is Ursula. You know what it is. Everything that glitters is not gold. And maybe it hasn't been in a long time. But are you seeing what you want to see? Or are you trying to bite off more than you can chew? Are you being placed in a predicament to make a decision where the losses outweigh the gains, or whatever that terminology is? Because, okay, following the same vibe of like the Little Mermaid, is it really worth losing your voice to be with a man? You know, this also gives me like 8th house, 2nd house if you are looking to get a job or there's an opportunity. Is this job outweighing the benefits of either waiting a little bit longer or choosing this other opportunity? Is it going to grant you fully the life you'd like to live? Let's say, for example, you want to travel everywhere, and the job that you are deciding, right, between... Sorry, y'all. They doing stuff. Is on site, and there you won't be traveling. You'll just be inside, well paid, but you inside, stuck all the time. Then maybe that's not the thing for you, right? Then we have the 6 of Swords, which, where is my other, right here. Lately the 6 of Swords has been tripping me up. But the 6 of Swords, let me just wait. Maybe my brain is tired. I don't know. 6, that's 7. So, yeah, you've been through hell. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what I was thinking, but I want to make sure. 6 of Swords indicates you've recently been through a difficult time. Unexpected setbacks can be demoralizing, but don't let them derail you completely. This situation is salvageable. Don't despair. Okay, I see what's going on. We got a couple of things here. 7 of Cups. Boom. Let's rewind, selector. 6 of Cups is you thought something may have been better, or you're like, you know, the ships that you've been waiting for sailing in, you thought you were going to get where you wanted to go sooner. And this might be for just a few of you. This might not be for all of you. Be it in job, relationship, whatever. You know your life. And you ended up with a cup, and you maybe didn't see the fine print, right? Or maybe, you know, it glittered too bright for you to see that it was just goal fill, right? And you were disappointed. That is okay. That's the interesting thing about life. Like, as many disappointments as we've have in our life, you can pivot, you can change, you can say, this is not for me. This is not what I expected. This sucks. And be sad about it. I think we don't grieve things enough. And so when we don't grieve things enough, we kind of like, oh, see, this is why I need to look at this. When we don't grieve enough, we kind of feel like we've lost our way, right? Like, oh, maybe it was me. Maybe I'm missing X, or I'm lacking in. It's all bullshit. It's just sometimes we turn the wrong corner. Sometimes the decision we made was right for us in the moment and not anymore. Sometimes you needed to learn something and then reverse very quickly back and take the next turn, right? Get through. Do not use yourself as a punching bag to not hold yourself accountable for, this didn't work. I'm not going to keep sitting here and not letting it work. I can change things. Sometimes people enjoy being helpless, enjoy giving away their power to other people. Not always on purpose, usually not on purpose. Sometimes life has taught us that we are missing something and only somebody else can bring that to us. And that is just not the case. Usually what we're attracted to in other people, we already got. And it's just a reminder. And so the Magician is reversed because you maybe have lost your shine a little bit. Maybe you forgot who the fuck you were. But it doesn't mean disappointment is who you are. It's just what has happened to you. It is temporary. It is not long term. You didn't see shit clearly. Now you see shit clearly. Now you remember you are that girl. I mean, that's literally gender neutral, y'all. But like the baddest. The Empress does not chase. The Empress does not force. The Empress flows, exists, and is in their abundance. Filled with ideas, filled with strategies, and just like, oh, lush, right? The Empress ain't out here like, oh, I'm not good enough. That ain't none of that happening. And I think you're getting there. And I think this is what you can, the seed that you plant, right? We talked about Jezebel. If you have been holding shame, right? We done broke glass in the house. Mirror work, affirmations. What do you want more of in your life with this moon? What do you feel you're worthy and deserving of? Start talking about it in your letters, journals, diaries. Start reclaim that shit. Reclaim the majesticness that you have within yourself. Shit been hard. But allow the people that love you already, right? Let the two big old goblets Love on that little one, which is you. Let your homies remind you, damn, nah, friend, you bad. Nah, you got it. You can do this thing. I believe in you. Allow people to pour into you. And if you have to ask for it, ask for it. Tell your homies, yo, man, I've been going through it and I just need a little affirmation. What? Yeah. Get loved up on. Come back to self. Reclaim you. Okay? Reclaim you. Just because things have been hard doesn't mean your whole life is hard. And some people got a hard life. I ain't gonna lie. But you are not your struggles. It's just a part of your life experience. Don't let your wounds be all that you are. Because it's a lie. You have made it through some of the hardest days of your life. It's time to be the baddest of bitches. It's loud as hell, I'm sorry. Okay. It's time for you to release shame. Because you have no idea what people have lived through, experienced, and they're still going. Or they let it stop themselves from fully living. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. No one in their life that is on their deathbed is like, you know what I should have did? Felt more shame. Girl, bye. So I offer you what this says here, which is break free and reclaim your power. Because I think that is the best. And also if you need, like, do a cleansing ritual. You literally have selenite and agate here. Do a cleansing ritual. Whatever that sounds like, looks like to you. Maybe it's just taking a shower. Maybe it's, if you have a bathtub, I would use bath salts. A white bath. Okay, I'm allowed. Milk. I had like, I don't know if I still have it in the shop, but I have it's Himalayan salt and milk together, and it has a clear quartz inside the bath salts. Or put all that together, right? White flowers. Whatever comes to mind. Do that as long as it doesn't throw off your pH, friends. That's for everybody. So, thank you, card number 1. That was a lot. Oh. Okay, so we're doing the romance part on the second half. Because there's a second half. Listen, I just follow what I'm told. The Fool card with pyrite. Pyrite is grounding, but it is also your magnetism metal, because it's a metal. It can be, we consider it a crystal over here, but it is a metal. It's a type of metal. It used to be fool's gold, but now they found out that there's small amounts of gold in them. Sublimation is card number 40. I need to stop looking at these other ones. Spiritual magic. Let's turn this over so you can see it. It's also a heavy. It's like heavy. That's how you know. It's also metal. Sublimation. Card number 2. Okay. So sublimation. I don't know. I've never seen this card. It has the moon, an eagle, and someone rising out of the... Okay. There's a lot happening here. Spiritual soul, vibration, and frequency are invisible. Superpowers we all possess. When you are in alignment, these spiritual forces magnetize. You heard what I said. I never described it that way. I never described pyrite like this. magnetize, draw, and manifest your experience on this physical plane. New moons are for planting seeds, I'm just saying. When the sublimation oracle card appears, you are activating your light body. The belief is that you have a spiritual field surrounding your physical form, acting as a light vessel. The ancient Egyptians called this Merkaba, which is Hebrew for chariot. When you are aligned and living your soul's purpose, your light body will vibrate higher, drawing in support, abundance, joy, and elation. You can navigate your reality with no resistance, suffering, or fear. This is true spiritual empowerment. So the scientific definition of sublimation is a shift of a solid substance into gas form with the use of heat without moving through the liquid phase. This is giving me everything. My little brain is like ding, 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 ding. Like when dry ice turns to vapor. During the magnum opus, this is when the physical ascends to the spiritual. Practically speaking, you mentally mold your intentions and bring them into reality through your physical form. The sublimation phase requires a faith in the unseen and deep trust in the universe to guide you toward your highest good. Integrate your imagination, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and spirit into your physical form. Notice what exists in other dimensions, like creative ideas, concepts, or visions. And when one resonates, bring it down into solid reality through action. Shadow work. Candle magic is a powerful form of divination. Typically, this is performed through a ritual where candles are dressed with herbs and oils to reach a goal or access a certain energy. So if you're looking for a ritual, this is how you blend the physical form into the spirit through fire. Look for a ritual that fits you and incorporate it into your alchemy journey. I can't make this up. You are tapping into the ethereal power of your being. This essence is attracting a bright new reality. I mean, followed by the Fool. If you have been waiting to take a leap into something new, it could just be your life, right? It could just be a new beginning. If you have ideas, if you've just been planning for something, a new relationship of any kind, because those can be partnerships, friendships, etc. Do not go in with expectation. Go in with, what if it works out? That's all you finna give me, y'all? Interesting. Whoa. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well. We got a lot going on here. Page of Wands. It's interesting because I was like, just jump. Well, jump because you want to, not because someone else is like, take a jump, right? Like, not even me. Don't jump before you're ready, but don't wait too long either. Time it right. That way you don't, it's usually the Fool is like on the edge of a cliff and you have no idea where it's going to end up. In this case, the Fool has different flowers blooming out of it. So, if someone is telling you to jump, that is not yourself. If you're being, I kind of see the vision of somebody whispering in your ear, but it's not a somebody that you may fully trust. It says warning. So be mindful. But if you feel the impulse, if it feels right, if it feels like when you jump, you will take flight. Do it. It has to give you life. It has to be something that you want to do on a cellular level. It has to be something that when you jump, if you fall, you're falling into a waterfall, right? No rocks, just water landing. You know, water can be hard, but you know what I mean. It has to kind of feel like, I'm jumping, but I'm jumping into a new home. The Queen of Cups feels her way through. She's also a mystical witch. But she be knowing. You'll know when it's time to jump. Make space for your flight and for your landing. But also, why are you jumping? Right? Is it out of, some people live on spite, and spite will take you a long way, but it won't take you the full way. Is it a desire that isn't quite positive for you? Because let's be real, Pluto also rules compulsion, obsession. Be mindful of excess in the way that we wish to possess something. That way you don't hurt yourself along the way, right? So again, I go back to, instead of it needing to be controlled, right? Instead of having the outcome need, it must, it should be this way. Go back to the Fool and be like, let's fuck around and find out. But like the finding out, I think will be great. You know what I'm saying? That's the important part. Because then we have, I'm going into the deck for the Two of Wands. It's not just a decision, because the Two of Wands is like, maybe you got two options. Two possibilities that excite you. One may not be the best. Yes. You are being presented with a decision. I'm going to pull right on top. As this card is of the Wand suit, this decision involves travel, creativity, or ambition. It's a positive card letting you know each option in front of you has its own merits. Whether you decide to take on a master wizard in a duel or explore the markets of Agrabah. Oh yeah, that is, what's that man named? Jafar. Or make a bargain with a sea witch, Ursula. Now my hand is Ursula. Anyway, you're sure to have a worthwhile adventure. Okay. Don't follow the most traveled road. This was in the reverse, but I wanted you to see it. Don't follow the most traveled road. If it's that I want to create something that I have never experienced before, or I've had this idea that I've been sitting on, align yourself into it. It's time. It's literally time. You've had an idea, you've been sitting on it. Time is going to keep passing. And everything is saying yes to you. But are you saying yes to yourself? That's it. That's all I got for y'all. That was a quick one. Card number 3 is here. There's also going to be a love portion. I will do that later. Aquamarine. Aquamarine, apart from it being absolutely gorgeous, is literally that. It's the vibes of the ocean. It's chill. It's also a type of renewal because, hello, ocean. I think it's great for ancestral veneration as well. That's new to me. I haven't really realized that. It is grounding. There are like little black parts to it. But it's also self-expression and intuition. So let's see what we have. This was the first card. Nodes. I have not gotten any of these cards before, so I am just very much fascinated by all of them. Nodes of the moon. Release, clear, and align. Prepare yourself. Life changes are coming. When... I want to get this closer so you can see the gorgeousness. Look at that. Look at that. The nodes of the moon card appears, direction shifts are headed your way. Well, we'll keep going. I was just going to mention something, but hey. You're releasing limiting habits, old behaviors, and situations that have blocked your progress. Rip me out the plastic. I'm acting brand new. Talents, ideas, and new opportunities will soon emerge, creating pleasure in your life. While change can bring discomfort, it's important to surrender. If you didn't listen to me breaking down Scorpio, Pluto, the new moon, go back to the beginning. There is also something there for you. It's important to surrender. You're moving forward to a more fulfilling life, fulfilling direction that will light up your soul, connecting you with Source. It's time for you to awaken the truth of who you are and align with your higher self. The north and south nodes of the moon are also called lunar nodes. They will actually be changing, y'all, next year. They're currently in Aries and Libra, and then they will be moving into Pisces and Virgo. So literal change on a nodal level. I was like, planetary, no. And it's extremely important. They're not planets. They are where the moon crosses paths with the sun's ecliptic. As a result, they are always 180 degrees or opposite from one another. For example, what I told y'all, an Aries north node will always have a Libra south node. You also can't have transformative solar or lunar eclipses without the north and south nodes of the moon. In Vedic astrology, they are called Rahu, north node, and Ketu, south node, a demon snake in Hindu mythology. The north and south nodes represent our karmic life direction. South node indicates talents you've mastered in a past life, your natural strengths, and comfort zone. North node is your soul's direction and the talents you must develop in this lifetime. It is where you will feel the most fulfilled. Most of us lean on our south node early in life before we feel the sting of misalignment and our influence to make a change, baby. It's time to release the fear. Let go of patterns that are holding you back. These Lilith, it gives me everything. So, the devil. The devil card. Oh, that's so interesting. You need to go listen to card number 2. You'll realize why. The devil card. A lot of people see this as something awful. In this case, I would say this is what you're leaving behind. This is what no longer serves you. This is what needs some shedding, right? And it's not like, oh, it's okay to lean into your dark feminine. It's okay to let's rephrase this. It's okay to lean into the dark versions of you. But they are versions, they're not all of you, right? If you've had to be on demon time to get through, you can't continue. It's taken you as far as you will go, unless you want to be like clink clink locked up in this same cycle, right? You're outgrowing that old space that you have been in. Either level up your demon time, right? Or level out. It's still a growth phase. And so and I find this so funny, don't let greed, desperation be the only thing that gives you answers. We get into the Fool, right? The Fool asks of you, get into your himbo self. But also, like, be in awe. Move in a space of awe. What excites you, what amazes you. Surprise yourself of what you are capable of. Move in the space that everything is going to work out regardless of the many detours we have to take sometimes, the dead ends that we find, whatever it is. And it might ask you for stillness, because the Knight of Wands usually moves pretty quickly. Oh, wow, okay. That was deep belly laughter. Knight of Wands asks you to move quickly. However, right, it's reverse. So, listen, through magical and spectacularly powerful, though magical, Madame Mim is easily frustrated. She's prone to stomping her feet, throwing tantrums whenever the wizard Merlin bests her and she doesn't immediately get her way. Reverse, the Knight of Wands represents someone who's become upset and discouraged because their goals haven't been instantaneously achieved. It's okay to be a beginner in life. And I'm also snatching myself. Like, be so for real. If you were just doing this shit for the first time, how are you supposed to be a pro at it? Oh, I don't know, paint murals. My friend in Christ, you only draw stick figures. Be so for real. Unless, that's what they want the mural of. Hey. But in general, a lot of times, especially people who look like me, there's this weird expectation from others and self to hit the ground running all of the time. Learn to crawl, learn to walk, learn to fast walk, learn to jog without messing up your shins, right? And then build the stamina, then run. The process is what is most important. Sometimes when we do hit the ground running, no one realizes how great you are. I'm talking about like in jobs and stuff. But also, you achieve something and it's unfulfilling because you just get instant gratification. Instant gratification fizzles. It wears out. And then you go back to this. Let me find a shortcut. Let me skip a couple of steps, right? You will end up skipping a step and falling down the fucking stairs. Give yourself a chance to begin again and again and again. And it's not fun. It's not always fun. But it is worth something to see the growth and the difference. That's also like therapy. Like, just because you went once doesn't mean you done healed yourself. Sometimes that person that is a therapist didn't have the tools to assist you. You're so self-aware. They can't help you. Find somebody else. I also read something about, like, if someone tells you that, look for somatic therapy. I don't know, y'all. But just, it's okay to be frustrated, but don't give up. I never learned how to ride a bike because I got frustrated. All right, there you go. A little bit about me. This tarot card, wait. Okay, who's become discouraged because their goals haven't instantaneously been achieved and they've lost focus as a result. Do not lose focus, friend. This tarot card advises you to rein in your disgruntled energy. Wow. Use your passionate energy for something else. If you get what I'm putting down. Exercise, movement, because this is not the triple X reading. Movement. Calm down. That usually doesn't help. However, center yourself. Then use your ample creativity to adapt and get what you want. I would also recommend sex magic. Not explaining that to you. All right. Because if you worry about the cups that are empty, you will forget what a full cup looks like. If you worry about the cups that are empty, you will not remember what a full cup looks like. In the original Rider-Waite, there are two or three? I don't know. I'm either backwards. There's some cups that are full, and there are two cups that are empty, kind of like knocked up. Please don't get pregnant if you're not trying to. That are like knocked right into emptiness. But behind the person, there are three full cups, and they're so busy worrying about what they've lost that they can't see the gains. Maybe it didn't come through now. Your no's are not yet. Right? Your no's are maybe not this way, but another way. Your no's are maybe I need to go back and get into my craft and learn a little bit more. Your no's are maybe I need to connect with somebody else and have a partnership to be able to really get this down, right? Maybe there's a different way to flow instead of force. There's so many options. Don't let desperation, greed, lack, frustrate you so much that you start bullshitting. Take a risk. Take a calculated risk. Pitch something. Try a new place. Maybe the no is not enough, right? Like it's not enough. Go bigger. I suggest a mentor or grants or finding somebody who is in alignment with you. Let's say, for example, for me, I have a crystal shop. I also teach. Dream place, collaboration. Could be with another astrologer. Could be with spa, right? Could be with, I don't know, places that don't just do one thing, right? It might be somebody completely opposite from what you're doing, but somehow it just meshes well. Let your friends help you. 3 of coins is literally like, maybe you got a homie that you met, but like y'all not super cool, but y'all cool, and you know the vibe is dope, and you're like, what if I follow that? Be curious. I think the fool is more curious than they are foolish. They're like, what if I follow this and just do? Versus, why isn't this the way that I want it to be? Maybe it's not supposed to. Maybe what you want is too small for what your plans are. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, y'all. For the love. I don't know. I don't really do this often. But, my friends, I will be doing the Black Hollywood Romance Stars. And this is a new... I'll be using different stones too. This is... Whoa. A new reading. Hello. This is all new, so y'all get to choose. I have no idea what's going on here, so I will pull 3 cards. I'll pull 3 cards. And you will choose yet again. I don't know if this is going to be long, but apparently it will. So I pulled 3 cards for my Black Hollywood Romance deck. Okay. And let us see. Okay. So, let's see. I want to make sure that you can see them. Black tourmaline, carnelian, and quattro. Quantum quattro. Something like that. Alright. I'm giving you a little moment. This ain't gonna be hard as hell to upload. I ain't gonna hold you. Alright. Black tourmaline. Quantum quattro. And carnelian. Let's begin with card number. Oh no. I got this selenite over here. Okay. Okay. New chapter. For card number 1, it says new chapter. Black tourmaline. Whatever this new beginning is, it is protected. But also be mindful, right? Also protect yourself, preserve yourself. Even if this is so dope, it's so wonderful, it's so beautiful, right? But I think it's more so it's protected, it's divinely guided. New chapter, a fresh start is always good for everyone. Doors are opening for this new phase within your love life. And it was telling me to pull 1, just 1, and from the Antique Anatomy Tarot. Just 1. Oh, now y'all want to be quiet. Oh, okay. That's what I get. Oh, this is so nice. But also, everything is beautiful in the beginning, but just be mindful, right? Take your time getting to know the person, but also allow like that new beginning vibe wash over you, right? Because it is nice, it's exciting, it's lovely. Everything's gorgeous. Rose-colored tinted glasses. This is still rose, right? But there are certain ones that you don't see what's behind there, right? Could be poison. Could not. So be in this honeymoon phase, but ask questions. Be curious. Find out. Leave the house. Go on actual dates. Does the person call you? Does anything kind of like, It doesn't necessarily have to be a red flag, right? What they do in a result when you bring something up is the red flag. Enjoy the fuck out of this. It's cute. It's wonderful. But always make sure, right? They don't need to know where you live at. Especially if you're femme presenting. They don't need to know. Meet them outside. Meet them around people. If it's been a while, maybe you want to do a little short distance travel with this person. Let everybody know where you're at. Put your location on. Be in tune with your intuition. I'm not saying this person is not good for you. I'm just saying it's brand new. And romance, you literally choosing a stranger off the street. Do your research, do your Googles, tell your friends to do their Googles. They might be better at it than you. Enjoy your new chapter. Apply what you have learned. And from time to time, peek under the glasses. You don't got to take them off. You could lift them, you could lower them, just as long as you see clearly. All right. But if you in love and you feeling the vibes and you got a whole crush and you done found out all the information that you want to find out, just be patient. Let it slowly unwind. Let it unfold and don't rush anything. Everyone is wonderful the first 4 months, 6 months, hell, maybe 8 months. It's after that that the real shit starts happening. Because being in a romantic relationship, you're making a decision every single day. What happens when, like, some of the shine wears off a little bit? Or maybe it never does, right? Because they're a lush forest. Somebody said that about this dad that buys his wife dresses and, like, customizes them. He is a lush forest because he is not just a green flag. Observe, express, communicate, have boundaries, and see what the responses are. And likewise, right? I think a lot of it is just talk a lot. Talk it out, communicate, ask questions, observe, and do love well instead of through assumption. That's card number 1. So, Quantum Cuatro. I forgot what it was in the last video, but it's literally like, are you ready to have a new chapter, right? Are you ready to begin something new, to change your whole life? And not in a way that is upended, but in a breath of fresh air coming through. So, this is exciting news. Hey, good news is coming your way, whether it be a pregnancy, if you're looking for that, an engagement, if you're looking for that, moving in together, that is an experience. Get excited to celebrate. So this is a new chapter for some love, right? So you already been doing this thing. And if you haven't, whoever you will meet will be about this life. Oh. I keep dropping this dang on things. I guess y'all gonna keep seeing my side profiles. I put it like this. I don't know. I think this is neutral. I think it's up to you. Perception is up to you. But the Ace of Coins is new. New something coming in that is valuable to you. And let's say it's an engagement. It's not exactly how you imagined it to be, right? The wedding can be. You can also discuss this, right? After, you decide if you want to say yes or no. Let the excitement lead, though, right? New beginnings are coming, and it is an offering that will increase a myriad of things for you. How you feel about the person, how you feel about yourself, about life, about possibility. It's up to you to see how wonderful it can get. Do not deny yourself joy just because it not quite fits the vision you had for yourself or for both of you or whatever. Bless you. I think it's gonna be dope. I think you will be excited, and it's also okay to be afraid, right? But like all huge new things, milestones, there is a little bit of nervousness, anxiety, anticipation, right? It's like people who like, one of them things called, I never go on them, so I don't even know the name. Roller coasters. Excuse me. It's the anticipation as it climbs up, right? And then now you're finally going down. Let that wash into you. Record what joy feels like and allow yourself to be excited. Life may have been hard for a long time. This doesn't have to be one of those cases. So congratulations ahead of time. Card number 2. I hope it is exciting. Come back, tell me what it was. I want to congratulate you. That's card number 2. And last but not least, card number 3. This thing long, boy. All right. Family and friends. I'll read it in a second. I'm doing this in a different order for some reason. I've been doing readings, boy. Okay. The Chariot. I love this. I heard We Are Family is like the song. Celebrations are afoot. Passion. Carnelian is the stone of passion, grounding, creativity, sensuality, and just like the overall oomph of self that lives below the belly button, right? And so family and friends says the support of family and friends may help strengthen this connection. Like that for you. And we have the Chariot. So like it's a doubling down. Maybe you didn't know if you should hard launch this person to your family, not the socials. You don't know if they're gonna like him is what I heard. If they're gonna like them, if somebody gonna be cooking for them, it's gonna be great. Don't worry too much. Let the person be themselves, and it will be enough. I think this person will be the homie to your homies. And so, watch it unfold. I think y'all may have been through a lot, right? Maybe you've been kicking it for a long time or been short time and nobody's been like, I don't know about this person. But time and time again, they have proven that they're a great individual and they really rock with you. Your people will see that. I am very Caribbean. I'm Afro-Latina too. And I'm going to want that for my own romantic experience, right? And so I get it if that's important to you. But like, you could soft launch, right? You can medium launch. You don't have to propel that person forward. And just like test it out and allow people to surprise you. Allow yourselves to exist fully in a room and let just people experience y'all together. And I think people are gonna love it and they're gonna be like, I see it now. I didn't get it at first, but I get it now. So also congratulations. Soon after, it might be card number, well, go listen to card number 2. That's the 2 of Cups. That is your person. If you had any doubt, if you're like, I don't know, y'all, this person, my mama don't like him when he first met him, or my whatever don't like her, or, them, they, whatever. My chosen family, they iffy. No one's good enough. Whatever it is, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Please go see card number 2. And that is all I got for y'all. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment. Talk to me, y'all. I like when y'all talk to me. Makes me feel like I'm not talking to myself in this wall the whole time and the crystals that I got on here. So, holla at your girl. I hope this new moon gives you beautiful things that you can commit to. You can go into a deeper connection with. Because that's what Scorpio really wants. They're not unfeeling. They just know everybody can't appreciate the depth in which they exist in. And so, you know, sometimes you gotta investigate. But there has to be limitations to how deeply you continue to investigate. Allow yourself to also be pleasantly surprised and less fixed. Be flexible, beloveds. And I will see you in the next moon.